two, one, 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 two. What's that mean?
I don't know, I always thought the first time was just something you kind of wanted to get over with, that you couldn't expect too much. But with you... Was it good for you?
Of course it was. Tina, please, just don't ask questions like that, okay?
Well, why not? All I said...
I know what you said. I would just rather not...
All right, Emerson. Steven, looking good. All right, Tina. Nick's not going to be too pleased if he sees you doing it. Come on, come on.
I didn't realize I was so deep in thought.
About what?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Riley. I didn't want to shock you, but I'm sure you understand there's no easy way to break this kind of thing.
You really are Ted Clayton?
I'm afraid so.
Tina's father.
I'm sure you were aware that she must have one. I was hoping that the note I sent over would help to prepare you a little.
Well, I always knew that there was the possibility that you would make yourself known to us, but still.
How is Tina? I'm sure she must be quite a grown-up young lady by now.
Oh, yes, she is.
I can't wait to see her. All I want in this world is to make it up to her for all those years of neglect.
Now you can feel extra good about giving your dog mealtime. New improved mealtime now tastes meatier because now it's basted with rich, meaty juices. Mealtime starts with real meat and bone meal for meaty taste. And now it's basted with rich, hot, meaty juices for even more meaty taste. Your dog will love it. New improved mealtime, now basted with meaty juices for more meaty taste.
Losing weight. It's become a national obsession. Over 40 million Americans went on a diet last year. The problem was they usually didn't stay on it. Well, now the makers of Contact introduce Dietac, a remarkable timed-release capsule that helps you lose weight by helping you stick to your diet. One Dietac capsule helps you control your appetite all day, so you eat less. New Dietac from the makers of Contact. It gives your diet a fighting chance.
Half my summer wardrobe is in this paper bag, and it's not a sundress or a t-shirt or even shorts. It's Johnson's baby oil, but I wear it with my t-shirt to help keep my arms soft and to help hide peeling, and with my shorts to give my legs a healthy glow. With my Johnson's baby oil, a beautiful summer is in the bag.
Johnson's baby oil, you've grown into a summer beauty oil.
From Johnson & Johnson.
Knowing my mommy's hair looks so shiny and healthy, she's been using my shampoo, Johnson's baby shampoo.
Know why my Janet's hair looks so clean and healthy? She's been using my shampoo, Johnson's baby shampoo.
Johnson's doesn't hurt mommy's hair.
Unlike some other baby shampoos, Johnson's doesn't irritate Janet's eyes.
That's
why she's been using my Johnson's baby shampoo.
For a healthy-looking clean...
You never outgrow from Johnson &
Johnson.
Thank you.
For what?
For Kiss. I had planned on earning it. You know, I thought my homecoming would be a lot different than this.
Yeah.
But I remember you telling me once that in God's plan, there's a purpose in everything.
But not this. Not the violence and the cruelty.
Well, I survived it, didn't I?
And you know, lying here the last couple of days, I've been thinking, if those guys hadn't beaten me up before I left prison, I would have come pounding on your door trying to force you to take me back, and you would have said no, right? And, well, this gives us some time to think things through. And it might even give me another chance with you. So I want you to get out of here, go home to our daughter. And you tell her Daddy's back. He's gonna be well real soon. He can't wait to see her and hold her in his arms.
Okay. Take care of yourself.
I will. Jenny, I meant what I said. I don't want your pity. So don't come back here unless you can come in love.
Sam, you know, you wouldn't be at all interested in what I was thinking about. In fact, it might just bother you a little bit.
Try me.
Okay, remember you asked. I was just watching all these women and thinking about how much they seem to be enjoying coming on to me.
Oh, you think so, huh?
Well, yeah, some of them more than others, like that one over there in the little skirt. Do you know who she is?
Mrs. Fletcher.
What do you know about her?
She's married, Tina.
Well, that's what I figured. She probably doesn't find her husband terribly excited anymore, so when she exercises, she daydreams a little bit. And she's kind of enjoying him, what's the word?
Vicariously?
Yeah, that's right. But, you know what's really neat is that Mick isn't even aware of it. In fact, he never even looks at another woman.
He looks.
Yeah, but he doesn't touch. And that's the really great thing, you know? You and Mick are very lucky.
This conversation is getting a little bit weird, Tina.
Oh, listen, I'm sorry. I was just trying to compliment you.
Well, you know, Mick and I do have our problems. But if you want a couple to compare us to, maybe Becky and Richard. By the way, did you know that Becky's pregnant?
No, I didn't.
That's interesting.
Okay, everybody take a break. Big five.
All right.
So, how'd lunch go with the great one?
Why can't you call Asa Buchanan by his name?
I don't know. You know, that's a good question. I should ask your father that someday. Come on, I'll buy you a glass of juice.
All right. Tina, you coming? It's on Mick.
No, that's okay. I'll see you later, okay?
What's the schedule all about? Please, sit down.
Thank you.
I have so many questions to ask you, Mr. Clayton. I hardly know where to start.
I wish you'd call me Ted.
The obvious one is, where have you been all these years?
Well, mostly in the Orient. I was running an import-export business out of Singapore. We specialized in Chinese and Japanese objet d'art, that kind of thing, for collectors.
Sounds interesting.
It was fascinating, but after a while, I got homesick. And I realized I could run the business just as well from the States, so I hired a manager for the Singapore end of the operation. Of course, I have to fly back occasionally for a buying trip, but I hadn't been in San Francisco for more than a month when a letter that Irene had written finally caught up to me. It had been following me around for over a year. I can't tell you how I felt when I recognized Irene's handwriting.
I can imagine.
Took me back to the days when we were courting, when we used to write each other every day. I was studying for the priesthood then. Did she ever tell you that?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I left the seminary because of her. Not that I've ever regretted it, really, but still. This letter touched me deeply. Well, I think you'll see what I mean when you read it.
This letter was written the day before she died.
Really? You know, Mrs. Riley, I just realized that Tina is the same age now as Irene was when we first met. Does Tina look anything like her?
Yes, a bit, somewhat.
You know, if it hadn't been for that letter, I would never have had the nerve to present myself here. But obviously, Irene wanted me to come back into Tina's life, to try to pick up the pieces. I just wish I'd been around when Irene found out that she was ill. I think I could have been of help to her near the end, in those last months. God knows I owed her that much, but...
Mr. Clayton, I must say I find one thing very strange indeed. I visited Irene every single day in the hospital during the last weeks of her life. I brought her things and I mailed all her letters for her. She never, ever mentioned to me that she was planning to write to you.
Really? Well, that surprises me.
Also, she asked me to take charge of Tina. She wanted my late husband and me to be Tina's legal guardians. Now, she never, ever mentioned to me the fact that she had asked you to do the same thing. How do you account for that?
I won't put on my bikini till I take it off with Neat.
I won't put on my disco dress till I take it off with Neat.
Neat hair remover works better than razors. Look, razors only cut at the surface, but Neat works below skin surface. 5 days later, you see stubble on the razor leg, but the Neat leg is still smooth, so you look nicer in your bikini, in your disco dress.
I don't go out with Bobby till I take it off with Neat.
Neat, for smoother legs, longer.
I hope we can use this country house again.
Me too, hon. Oh, no. The rug wasn't this dirty when we got here, and the Martins will be here any minute. What'll we do?
They've got Woolite self-cleaning rug cleaner.
But there's no time to clean the rug.
Nothing's faster or easier than Woolite. Just spray it on. Woolite cleans in minutes with no scrubbing.
That was fast and easy.
Smells fresh, too.
Woolite self-cleaning rug cleaner.
There's no faster, easier way to clean your rug.
Walk down any block and you'll find a house where all the kids play and a mom kids depend on to make days fun. Find that house and you'll find Kool-Aid.
Here's a crowd pleaser with thirsty kids.
Kool-Aid pre-sweetened. Has vitamin C, costs less than soda, and Kool-Aid has those grapefruit flavors. They're a real favorite. They sure are. Says tug-a-lord. Thanks, Mom. Yeah!
Moms depend on Kool-Aid like kids depend on moms. Kool-Aid brand soft drink mix.
Oh, am I too early? My watch is fast.
The others will be here any minute, Jenny. Relax.
Sorry, I've had too much caffeine, and my doctor says that it bothers me.
Don't you drink Sanka brand decaffeinated coffee?
I like real coffee.
Sanka brand is real coffee. Have some.
It does taste good.
Jenny, am I too early?
Nope. We both have time for a cup of Sanka brand.
Sanka brand. Enjoy your coffee and enjoy yourself.
Well, thank you, Bo. It was nice of you to call. Oh, no, I'm still going to go to Nashville. Nothing's going to get in the way of that date. Listen, Bo, I got to run. But thank you again. It was really sweet of you to call. We will. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bo Buchanan?
Yeah, he wants us to name the baby after him.
Fat Chance.
I'm only kidding. Hey, where were you this morning?
Shopping. Would you believe that I was there before they even opened the store this morning?
Where?
At the Mother and Child. You know the little boutique down on Jefferson in the mall? Oh, yeah. And I found exactly what I was looking for. Did you believe that?
Oh, honey.
Wait a minute, there's more.
Oh, they're wonderful.
I had to make sure I got the right color. And for the expectant mother. Huh?
Oh, my Lord.
Try that on, sweetie. I want to take a look in this book. Ah, here it is. Amniocentesis.
What?
It's a test they can do to determine certain diseases and disorders, but they can also tell the sex of an unborn child. Now, what they do is insert this needle.
No, Richard.
What's the matter? You afraid of needles?
No, I just don't think that I need it. Plus, I think it's nice to wonder whether it's going to be a boy or a girl.
Well, honey, think of all of the time we could save in choosing a name alone. Okay, but think about it, okay?
Okay.
In the meantime, I want you to put this on so I can take a picture of you in it and send it to my mother. I think it'll be a great way to announce that she's about to be a grandmother.
And I was absolutely floored when I found out that Becky was pregnant, but, well, I guess you knew that all along, huh?
No, as a matter of fact, Richard just told me about it. Listen, Tina, I gotta go. Okay.
Oh, listen, Johnny, I want you to help me with this exercise here. Now, you put both hands around my waist. That's it. Now, see, I bend backwards, and if you don't hold me, I'm going to fall right on my face, okay?
She is becoming a real barracuda.
She just kind of move in on guys, huh?
Yeah, huh? Well, if she starts to move in on you, she's gonna have claw marks.
Oh, come on, she thinks of me as a father, remember?
Oh, yeah, sure. Juice bar.
Yes, Randy. Oh, okay, thanks.
The man from the bank who's interested in the group membership is downstairs. Listen, if she starts to attack him, you'll protect him, won't you?
Oh, well, I think Johnny can probably take care of himself.
Mm-hmm. Well, I wouldn't be too sure.
Okay, break's over. Come on. Tina, you want to punch up the music? Okay, we'll pick up where we left off. 1, 2, 1, 2. You got that? All right. 1, 2. 1, 2.